In this video, I'll be reviewing my overall training and nutrition program and what I've learned from my first 3 weeks of training and eating healthier. Plus, I did a deep dive into walking versus running, and I'm going to explain the key health benefits that I've learned and the differences between the two. Hi everyone, I'm Chris Everts, and I started this channel about 3 weeks ago to chronicle my journey as I go from an out-of-shape 57-year-old to the best shape of my life by the time I'm 60. I'm here to prove that older men like me can effectively transform their health, gain muscle, and feel as good as they did when they were in their 20s and 30s without using anabolic steroids, testosterone, or growth hormone injections. It's my hope that this channel and these videos will be used as a guideline to help others achieve their fitness or transformation goals. So it's been about 3 weeks since I got started on this process to transform my physique and energy level, and I just have to say this is really hard. Of course, I didn't expect it to be easy, and to be honest, I wasn't sure exactly what to expect. At least one area of my body is usually pretty sore on most days, and I'm doing a lot more stretching and foam rolling than ever before. From what I've learned though, this is normal and a sign that I'm making some progress. I'm trying to gauge the level of soreness so I don't work out muscles that are already pretty taxed or injure myself, and as you can see from the pictures taken 3 weeks ago and the ones just taken, I seem to be making some progress. I've dropped about 6 pounds and am down to about 210 now. I'm a bit more lean in my chest and stomach and seem to be shrinking the spare tire around my midsection. I've also ditched the gray beard that you may have seen in my first video. I've had the beard for a long while and it was just time for it to go. Now on to a review of my first 3 weeks of training. Basically, I realized what I've been doing in the past at the gym hasn't been working. So I decided to completely revise my workout routine to include heavy weightlifting and light cardio at the beginning of the week to lighter weightlifting and heavier cardio towards the end of the week. This way I'm getting a heavy dose of resistance training at least once per week and also getting the benefits from a fat burning high volume workout with light weightlifting and cardio at least once per week. I wanted to make sure that I started out with some heavy resistance but knew that I hadn't lifted in a long time and thought it would be a good idea to work my way into a heavier cadence versus possibly doing some damage. I also wanted to make sure that I was using proper form, so I reviewed various YouTube videos on proper form and worked with someone at my gym to make sure that I was doing the exercises correctly and wouldn't end up injuring myself. Basically, my routine goes something like this. On Monday, it's heavy resistance, upper body, and I go swimming after work. Tuesday is heavy resistance, lower body, and abs. On Wednesday, I'm recovering by stretching and walking. Thursday is light resistance and high reps, upper body, similar to my Monday workout with lighter weight. Friday is running, cardio, and abs, and Saturday I swim up to a mile and work my legs again. I found out what works for me is to be at the gym by 5:30 a.m. and it takes me about an hour and a half to get through my workout. This might be way too early for most, but I'm finding that I can get a better workout when I'm rested in the morning and usually don't have the motivation after work for a good workout. Plus, I usually have enough caffeine by the time I get to the gym in the morning to keep me moving, and there's a lot more people competing for equipment after work. A big part of it is making sure to stretch and get in about 10 minutes of cardio or high intensity interval training to start. I've also been focused on eating more foods high in protein and have cut way down on the sweets, and am making sure to limit my alcohol consumption to 1 drink if I'm out with friends or family. To push forward my cardio and fitness goals, I've signed up for a triathlon sprint in my area. This is about a half of an Olympic triathlon or about an eighth of an Ironman, and takes place in a little over a month. I'm not worried about winning, and I don't even care if I place in it, but it serves as a target that I can focus on for my cardio goals. For me, as long as I cross the finish line, that's all that matters. I'm also supplementing my workouts with swimming a couple of days per week and making sure that I run, or try to run anyways, at least 1 day per week. My goal for the next month is to get down below 205 pounds and under 14.5% body fat. According to my new bioelectric scale, I'm at 15.4% body fat right now, so all that I have to do is drop 0.9%. In order to reach these goals, I'm going to continue to increase my weight at the gym in order to build lean muscle, increase my walking distance, and cut way back on sugars and heavy meals. Before I get into what I learned from my deep dive into walking versus running, I'd just like to say thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you like it, feel free to hit the thumbs up and leave a comment or question below. Now on to what I learned about walking versus running and the key takeaways. Much of what I've learned has come from various studies and research that I was able to find over the internet. I found that as a runner, you burn twice as many calories than you would in the same time while walking. The most interesting study pointed to the fact that runners have been found to live an average of 4.3 years longer than those who don't run. There have also been a few studies showing that after 1 year of training, just 2 hours a week, runners lose weight, reduce their body fat, lower their resting heart rates, and drive down their blood serum triglycerides, which is the fat in a person's blood. Also, there's evidence that regular running can lower tension, depression, and anger. A negative factor is while you're running, you do have less oxygen in your blood and your body goes through a process of burning glucose or blood sugar. As you run out of glucose in your blood, then your body will begin to burn muscle for energy. The higher the intensity of the run, the more your body is likely to start burning muscle. That's why a lot of runners eat a meal high in carbohydrates the night before a big run. Increasing your running distance also increases your possibility of injury, and if you're going to do things like squats or other lower body resistance exercises, running will impact your ability to recover enough between workouts. On the other hand, walking burns body fat at an increased rate over running due to the body using available oxygen to burn fat. While walking at a moderate pace, you're getting plenty of oxygen in your blood, which puts your body in an aerobic state that burns more fat. A key benefit of walking over running is less impact on the joints, which lead to a much lower possibility of injury while training. My plan is to keep it down to 1 run day per week, somewhere between 2 and 5 miles. That should keep me in line to complete the triathlon sprint, while also making sure that I don't impact my recovery from the lower body workouts. I hope you enjoyed this RIT by 60 video. Thanks again for taking the time to watch it. If you'd like, feel free to hit that thumbs up and leave a comment or question below. Also subscribe to the channel. I'll be regularly posting videos of my progress and what's been working for me and what I've been learning along the way. Take care.